controls the past controls the future. Who controls the present controls the past. In a time of deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. Perhaps one did not want to be loved so much as to be understood. If you want a picture of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever. Freedom is the freedom to say that 2 plus 2 make 4. If that is granted, all else follows. 4 legs good, 2 legs bad. The only good human being is a dead one. Confession is not betrayal. What you say or do doesn't matter. Only feelings matter. Your worst enemy is your own nervous system. At any moment, the tension inside you was liable to translate itself into some visible symptom. Let's face it, our lives are miserable, laborious, and short. Some ideas are so stupid that only intellectuals believe them. All men are enemies. All animals are comrades. It is curious how people take it for granted that they have a right to preach at you and pray over you as soon as your income falls below a certain level. If both the past and the external world exist only in the mind, and if the mind itself is controllable, what then? If there really is such a thing as turning in one's grave, Shakespeare must be getting a lot of exercise. A person is lying to you if he says that he is honest with you. The consequences of every act are included in the act itself. Man is the only creature that consumes without producing. We are the dead. Our only true life is in the future. We are all capable of believing things which we know to be untrue, and then, when we are finally proved wrong, impudently twisting the facts so as to show that we were right. Can you not understand that liberty is worth more than just ribbons? If you want to keep a secret, you must also hide it from yourself. Every war, when it comes, or before it comes, is represented not as a war, but as an act of self-defense against a homicidal maniac. The greatest enemy of clear language is insincerity. If you kept the small rules, you could break the big ones. In philosophy or religion, or ethics or politics, 2 and 2 might make 5. But when one was designing a gun or an aeroplane, they had to make 4. To see what it is in front of one's nose needs constant struggle. If people cannot write well, they cannot think well. And if they cannot think well, others will do their thinking for them. Man serves the interests of no creature except himself. There was truth, and there was untruth. And if you clung to the truth, even against the whole world, you were not mad. We know that no one ever seizes power with the intention of relinquishing it. All the war propaganda, all the screaming and lies and hatred comes invariably from people who are not fighting. One does not establish a dictatorship in order to safeguard a revolution. One makes the revolution in order to establish the dictatorship. Men can only be happy when they do not assume that the object of life is happiness. Sanity is not statistical. We do not merely destroy our enemies, we change them. On the whole, human beings want to be good, but not too good, and not quite all the time. Nothing was your own except the few cubic centimeters inside your skull. Orthodoxy means not thinking, not needing to think. Orthodoxy is unconsciousness. The choice for mankind lies between freedom and happiness, and for the great bulk of mankind, happiness is better. The essence of being human is that one does not seek perfection. It's a beautiful thing, the destruction of words. Reality exists in the human mind, and nowhere else. If you loved someone, you loved him, and when you had nothing else to give, you still gave him love. Power is in tearing human minds to pieces and putting them together again in new shapes of your own choosing. In the face of pain, there are no heroes. Until they become conscious, they will never rebel. And until after they have rebelled, they cannot become conscious. Political language is designed to make lies sound truthful and murder respectable, and to give an appearance of solidity to pure wind. If liberty means anything at all, it means the right to tell people what they do not want to hear. Doublethink means the power of holding two contradictory beliefs in one mind simultaneously and accepting both of them. But if thought corrupts language, language can also corrupt thought. The creatures outside looked from pig to man, and from man to pig, and from pig to man again. But already it was impossible to say which was which. The best books are those that tell you what you know already. Every generation imagines itself to be more intelligent than the one that went before it, and wiser than the one that comes after it. War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. All animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others.